Okay, in this video we're going to make a chart. I've got some numbers here for some pantry supplies. We've got two kitchens. We've got the Lakeside kitchen and the Valley kitchen. And yeah, we're going to make a chart of this. So we go to Insert up at the top, Insert, and then we have all the different types of charts here. We're going to actually make a bar chart right now. So we're going to bar chart. And I want both of these things charted. So there's different ways that I could do this. There's one of them, and there's another one, and there's another one. In my case, so all of those are fine. You could do the 3D ones too. In fact, oh, maybe that's better. I kind of like that. Okay, let's go with 3D. There's other, there's other options there as well. Let's go with the 3D. And so it does actually a pretty good job of guessing what I want and doing it. But say it didn't do that. So I'm just going to delete it and kind of start from scratch here. So I've got nothing. How do I get these numbers into a bar chart here? Well, what we're going to do is go up to the chart design at the top, click on chart design. And so that brings up something called select data. Select data right here in the ribbon. We'll click on that and we want to select data. Chart data range. So we want to, in here, we just want to select the numbers that we want to use. And so that's both of these columns, in fact. And boom, there it is. It's done. Yeah, it's really that easy. So series 1, so it automatically did. So if it didn't do that, okay, let's just delete that for now, and let's go back to nothing. Okay, we've got nothing. We could just do one at a time, and this is where we add it right here on the left. We add, and then there's two things that we can have here: series name and series value. So the series name is going to be the Lakeside Kitchen. And so I'm just going to click on Lakeside Kitchen. Okay. And then series value. So Lakeside Kitchen now appears there. Series values, I'm just going to delete what's there. And it's going to be this column of numbers right here. So I'm just going to select this column of numbers. And there it is. And I click OK to be done. So yeah, really useful. And if I just wanted that one, then I would be done. But I do want the other one, so I'm going to add another item here on this side. So we'll add one, and we're going to do the same thing except for Valley Kitchen. Series name, click on Valley Kitchen there, and that works. Series value, delete what's there, choose all those numbers, and boom, there it is. Okay. Now we have the numbers here. It looks really nice. The thing that we're missing is like the all-purpose flour, sugar, baking soda, and so forth. And that's the labels. And so we're gonna edit the labels. Okay, so I just hit on the edit on the horizontal axis labels, hit edit, and it'll ask you for the range. And again, here we just select what we want like that, and boom, it's there. Okay. And that's all we need to do in this particular column. Like I said, it kind of automatically did it when I just selected that that chart anyway. So I just showed you kind of the more manual way to do it in case it didn't quite work out, or in case you have like different numbers and it guessed wrong or something. Okay, so now that we're here, there's a few things that we can do. First, I want you to notice that if I change some number, like right now, all-purpose flour 2,544, if I change this to a smaller number, like, I don't know, 100, you can see that that automatically kind of updates everything. Let's put it back. Let's put a big number, like 3,000. And so you can see that automatically updates again. We have our legend down here, Lakeside Kitchen and Valley Kitchen. We can change that to become, I don't know, maybe it's not a lake, it's a, oops. Maybe it's not a lake, it's a pond. Pondside Kitchen. And you can see it automatically updates there as well. Okay, so that's great. Let's add a title to this chart. So we on the plus here. So so there's different things that I can select here. If I just click in the empty space, it selects the entire chart. You can see the little circle handles on it. If I choose like some particular part, like for example, I clicked on right here, and that selected just this. The I guess vertical axis numbers. I could select just one series, so this is just the blue ones, just the orange ones, the horizontal series, the legend. Okay, so I can select each of these and I can adjust them. Say I don't want this to be blue, I select the blue thing, double click on it, and that will give me some options here. Oh, that's the outline. Oh, that's the border. Sorry. I want, say, the fill. I don't want the fill to be blue, and I can change that color to, green or something. Oh, that just chose one. Sorry. Let me choose all of that series, and let's change the fill here to become like gray or something. So they all turn to gray. And so there's lots of things that you can change and adjust in here. So we've got the fill and border, right? So I accidentally changed the border of this one to orange. But yeah, fill. Okay, so that's one thing that I could do. If I highlight, say, the legend, I can change things here. I can make a border. It has no border right now, I don't think. I put a border around it. Oh, that's just the that's just the dot. Okay, like I would choose this whole thing and then put a border. And so now there's an orange border around it. Yeah, like different things that I can adjust. This little scale here. So I selected this, and this has some options here. Because it's text, I can change the text to have like various effects. Not sure why I would really want to do that, but it's possible. But axis options, so text options, axis options. If I change the axis, I can actually change what numbers appear here. So right now it's going up by 500s, right? 0, 500, 1000, 1500, and so on. I can change that to become something else. Like I want it to go up by, for some reason, 800 at a time. And so 0, 800, 1600, 2400, and so on. Bounds I can change. So right now it tops out at 3200, but I could make it at, like, say, 5000. And so, for some reason, if I wanted to do that. So, I mean, Excel automatically chooses, like, the kind of sensible ones, but you can change them. Tick marks, what does that do? I'm not even sure. Oh, it makes little tick marks there. Okay, fair. So yeah, you can kind of experiment on, what's going to appear there. Yeah. Okay, what else do I want to show you? I want to add a title. So the plus over here is what allows you to add certain things. Like say there's no title, chart title. Okay, so I check that one off, and a chart title appears here. Okay. Baking items, whatever I want the title to be. I could also uncheck certain things. I could uncheck legend. If I uncheck legend, boom, my legend there goes away. Okay, there's data tables. Okay, that will give us all the numbers there. Data labels, that will give us all the numbers up there. For some reason, things got a little squished, so I would probably either make this bigger, or I could change the font of the letters. So yeah, there's all sorts of ways that we can customize this thing. I can even, like, I have the whole graph selected, and I can change the fill here. I can make, all sorts of, fun things like that. Gradient fill. So that's, yeah, maybe I don't want this part, delete it. Okay. We have kind of the outside part. I do a gradient there if I want. Okay. So yeah, there's lots of different ways that I can adjust this thing. Yeah, I believe that's all that I need to show you here. So yeah, now you're able to make graphs. So you can enjoy making your next Excel chart. All right, that's all for this video. See you in the next one.